What's up, guys? So today we are doing inequalities, starting a new unit. Learning targets for today are just that we can determine whether a given number is a solution to an inequality, so just seeing if it's true or not, and then find and show all solutions to an inequality. Okay, really no algebra today, just getting a basis of what an inequality is and what we're going to do with them in this unit. So inequality, first it's important just to get a basis of what it is. So the prefix in literally means not. Oh gosh. Okay, so therefore, inequality just means not equal. Okay, so we're kind of doing a little bit different than what we did all last unit, which was things being equal and having an answer to every equation. Okay, so this time we're going to have multiple answers to an inequality because there's a bunch of answers. So here are four symbols. We have, this is your greater than, right? This is our less than. This is greater than or equal to. And then this is less than or equal to. Okay? So those are the four you'll see in this unit. Just make sure you know that it's kind of like an alligator. If it's opening up towards the bigger one, that means it's whatever was over here is greater than whatever is over here. Okay, and then the other way for less than. So if a solution to an equation is a number that makes the equation true, like x equals 2, if we plugged in 2, the equation would work. A solution to an inequality is any number that makes the inequality true. Okay, so here what we have, the difference with an equation is there's only one, typically. We do have no solutions every once in a while, but typically one, like an x equals 5, where with inequalities there are infinitely many. Okay, because it's going to be, say it's going to be x is greater than 5. 6 is greater than 5, right? But then so is 7, 8, 9, 10, and up until infinity. So there are infinitely many, but that would be a way to represent the situation. Anything bigger than 5 is it. Anything 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, forever. Okay, so that's just our basis. Remember that going forward. We're just going to move into just like determining if things are solutions or not. So how this works, n is greater than or equal to 9. That's what this is saying. So when it's asking which ones are solutions, you just go through. Is 6 greater than or equal to 9? And you can put it in for n. You can just go over here and go 6 greater than or equal to 9. Is that true? No, it's not. Okay. 13 greater than or equal to 9. Is that true? Yes. Negative 25. Is that greater than or equal to 9? No, it's not. It's negative. Is 9 greater than or equal to 9? The or equal to is very important. 9 is equal to 9, so yes, that is a solution. Okay? 6 is greater than 8, so it's the reverse order. So these ones I do kind of suggest putting 2 in for h. So go over here and go 6 greater than 2. If that's true, which 6 is greater than 2, it's a solution. Okay? 6 greater than negative 18. Is 6 greater than negative 18? Yes, it is. Is 6 greater than 15? No, it is not. Is 6 greater than 6? So here's a big difference with these two. This has the equal, so 9 is equal to 9. 6 is not greater than 6. The only number that's greater than 6 is anything bigger than 6. So it does not work since it is not or equal to. Okay? Here, don't try to solve anything right now. Just plug the numbers in for p. Okay, so come over here and go negative 9 in parentheses squared plus 3 is less than or equal to 28. Okay, don't try to solve, just do PEMDAS. So 81 plus 3 is less than or equal to 28. That would be an 84 is less than or equal to 28, which right now you can see right now 84 is not less than or equal to 28, so that would not work. Okay, do it again. 3 squared in parentheses plus 3 is less than or equal to 28. So that'd be 9 plus 3, which is 12. Is 12 less than or equal to 28? It is. Okay, I'll just start making it faster. Negative 5 squared is 25. Plus 3 less than or equal to 28. That gives you 28. Is 28 less than or equal to 28? It is. It is equal to it. And then 6 squared is already 36, which is already greater than 28. And we want it to be less than or equal to 28. Okay? So that does not work. Cool? So since inequalities have infinitely many solutions, it is impossible to list it out. Okay? So how we do this is we don't just like state all the answers, we have to graph. So we have to use a graph every single time. Okay? So you have to shade one side of the number line. Okay, so here's what I suggest to people. I put 0 on my number line. Okay, just put it right in the middle on everything. Because then it gives you a basis of where things are. This is the negative side, that's the positive side. Okay, go put your number, which you were comparing to. It doesn't have to be accurate, just put 7. Okay, it would be on the right side because it's positive. Now you decide, okay, what do we do with open or close? Well, this is not equal to. So I put an open circle on 7, and then I shade. So shading goes like this. X is greater than 7. Just look at your number line. Theoretically, 8 would be over here, right? Look at 0. Is 0 greater than 7? No, it is not. Okay, is 8 greater than 7? Yes, it is. So you're going to shade towards 8. Okay, use that logic. Here, I'm going to put 1 right here. Okay, I'm just going to put a number bigger so we can use logic. Open or close circle, since it is equal to, it's closed. Okay, so you fill it in because it's including 1. M is less than or equal to 1. So go here. Is 0 less than or equal to 1? Yes, it is. Shade towards 0. Okay, just check your logic. Is 2 less than or equal to 1? No, it's bigger. So don't shade towards 2. Okay. We're just going to keep moving along, just noticing the differences between these. Open circle is when it is not equal to, okay? Closed circle is when you are including the numbers. That's what equal to means. You can include whatever number is placed on, okay? So let's just put our 0. Our negative 4 would be over here on the left, and then whatever number is over here. Any positive numbers, okay? Put an open circle on negative 4, and then shade P is less than negative 4. Is 0 less than negative 4? It is not. It's bigger than. So shade away from it, okay? This one's reversed. Normally we've had our variable on the other side, so I'm going to put 0, put 82 where it would be, okay? Here's how these work. First of all, it's a closed circle, okay? Don't try to do a shortcut. Just, they don't work, okay? So instead, think, 82 has to be bigger than B. B is whatever I'm going to shade, okay? So 82 has to be the biggest part of B. So if I shade this way, like a shortcut might tell me, B is the smallest part of the shade, which is not saying 82 is the biggest part. 82 has to be bigger than everything you shade. So 82 has to be the biggest part of all of my shading. I'm shading this way, 82 is that biggest spot. It is greater than everything I just shaded, okay? And if you're someone who just needs your variable on the left side, you can always do that. How you do that? You put your variable on the other side and you just flip your sign, okay? I'm going to have you try that one, but I will put the answer here, but you give it a shot. Okay? So try that one out on your own. Pause it, try it out. Okay, so now just writing inequalities, defining a variable. You always have to define your variable, okay? So let's just take it through. To do well on a test, you should spend at least 45 minutes studying, okay? So what's my variable? I have to spend at least 45 minutes studying. So minutes studying is my variable. I'm going to call it M. Is minutes studying. Okay, so now put M over here, and then we're just going to figure out M and 45, we're going to figure out the sign that goes between them. You have to spend at least 45. Okay, so could I spend 43? Is that enough? No, because I need to spend at least 45. So I don't want to be less than 45. I want to be anything bigger than 45. Okay, 46 is okay. 47 is okay, but nothing smaller than 45. But we can spend 45. Okay, so it can be equal to. Okay, so the car can go at most 124 miles an hour. Let's call X the speed. Okay, what can my speed be? Speed of car. Okay, so X. Let's put X. Let's put 120. So think it through logically. Car can go at most 120. So can I do 121? No, 120 is the max amount. Can I do 119? I could. What's the relationship between 119 and 120? 119 is less than 120, okay? But it can be equal to, because it can be at most. So 120 is okay, but not 121, nothing more, okay? And then we've seen these before. My shaded stuff here is all my X, okay? So X, and then I have my number, -1. Now you got to figure out, how did I shade, okay? X is everything to the left of it. Just think it through logically. What is -2 in relation to -1? -2 is less than -1, okay? Less than or equal to. Closed circle means or equal to, okay? Try this one on your own, but I'll put the answer up, so pause it and try it out. Okay, but that was inequalities, so you do have an assignment on Math Excel, so get that done, and email me if you have any questions. Thank you.